In a village framed by wild cherry blossoms and misty ridges, there lived a boy named Riku. He was clever, too clever, many would say. By the time he turned 20, he had already devoured every book in the village, quoted sages from scrolls, and won every debate held in the town square. People called him the young sage. But inside, Riku was restless. Knowledge did not bring him peace. His thoughts raced like the river after the rain, noisy, chaotic, unstoppable. He wanted more than answers. He wanted understanding. One evening, while walking along a narrow mountain path, he met an old traveler seated under a crooked pine. The old man was brewing tea over a small fire. Steam curled lazily into the crisp air. "Are you the master from the northern temple?" Riku asked, hopeful. The old man smiled. "I've been many things. Today, I am someone who makes tea. Would you care for a cup?" Curious, Riku sat. As the man poured the tea, Riku wasted no time. "I've studied Confucius, Lao Tzu, and the Zen texts of the South. I've read the Lotus Sutra and the Tao Te Ching. I meditate 3 hours a day and fast on moonless nights. But still I feel nothing. No awakening, no peace. Why? What am I missing?" The old man said nothing. He simply poured. The tea reached the rim of Riku's cup. Still, the old man kept pouring. Tea spilled over, dripping onto Riku's hand. "Hey!" Riku said, startled. "It's overflowing." "Exactly," said the master. He set the kettle down. "Your mind," he said gently, "is like this cup, so full of ideas, beliefs, comparisons, and striving. There's no space left to pour anything new." Riku was stunned. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. For the first time in years, he was silent. The old man looked at him kindly. "If you wish to understand, truly understand, you must empty your mind. Not forever, just enough to see clearly." That night, Riku followed the old man into the hills. They climbed for hours. No words, just the crunch of earth underfoot and the wind whistling through the trees. The mountain seemed to breathe, as if it too were part of some larger mind. At the summit, the old man stopped beside a small pool, a mirror of water nestled between stones. "Sit," he said, "and look." Riku gazed into the water. He saw the stars, the moon, his own face. "What do you see?" the master asked. "My reflection," Riku said. "Now stir the water." Riku dipped a finger in. The image broke apart. And now? Nothing, just ripples. "Such is the mind," the master said. "When stirred by thought, emotion, ego, it cannot see clearly. But when still, it reflects everything as it truly is." They stayed there until sunrise, wrapped in silence. Riku didn't ask questions. He just watched the clouds drift, and the light returned to the world. Days passed, then weeks. Riku chopped wood, carried water, swept the floor of the old temple the master called home. No lectures, no debates, just presence. And slowly, something began to shift. He noticed the feel of wind on his skin. He heard birds he had never noticed before. He tasted rice, as if for the first time. The thoughts still came, but now they were like clouds in a vast sky. Passing, gentle, not him. One evening, the master handed Riku a cup of tea once more. This time, Riku bowed his head and whispered, "Thank you." The master smiled. "Now, your cup is ready." Today's story reminds us that sometimes the mind must be emptied, not because what it holds is wrong, but because it is full. When we let go of needing to know, needing to control, needing to explain, We make room for clarity, for peace, for true wisdom to arise not from books, but from the stillness within.